Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the president led the federal response to Hurricane Irene, announced a new senior member of his economic policy team, and addressed the American Legion's 93rd annual conference. That's August 26th to September 1st, or Goodnight, Irene. On Friday, the president returned early from his family vacation on Martha's Vineyard to lead the federal government's preparation for and response to Hurricane Irene over the weekend.
The entire federal family coordinates getting the things down to the governor today.
Late Sunday afternoon, the president spoke to the White House press corps about the ongoing federal response to Hurricane Irene.
The past few days have been a shining example of how Americans open our homes and our hearts to those in need and pull together in tough times to help our fellow citizens prepare for and respond to, as well as recover from, extraordinary challenges, whether natural disasters or economic difficulties. That's what makes the United States of America a strong and resilient nation.
On Monday, the president kicked off the new week by announcing a key new member of his economic team while continuing to monitor the impact and aftermath of Hurricane Irene.
Even as we deal with this crisis of the moment, our great ongoing challenge as a nation remains how to get this economy growing faster. Our challenge is to create a climate where more businesses can post job listings, where folks can find good work that relieves the financial burden they're feeling, where families can regain a sense of economic security in their lives. That's our urgent mission, and that's what I'm fighting for every single day. And that's why today I'm very pleased to nominate Alan Krueger to chair the Council of Economic Advisors. Come on down here, Al.
On Tuesday, August 30th, the president traveled to Minneapolis to open the 93rd Annual American Legion Conference, thank them for their service to the nation, and pay special tribute to the 9/11 generation of troops and their families who have borne the burden of a hard decade of war.
Please give a warm American Legion welcome to the Honorable Barack H. Obama, President of the United States and our Commander-in-Chief.
After a decade of war, it's time to focus on nation building here at home. And our veterans, especially our 9/11 veterans, have the skills and the dedication to help lead the way. That's why we're funding the post-9/11 GI Bill, which is now helping more than 500,000 veterans and family members go to college, get their degrees, and play their part in moving America forward.
On Wednesday, the president hosted an event in the Rose Garden, calling on Congress to pass a clean extension of the Surface Transportation Act, protecting nearly 1 million American infrastructure jobs and ensuring that vital construction projects won't grind to a halt.
At a time when a lot of people in Washington are talking about creating jobs, it's time to stop the political gamesmanship that can actually cost us hundreds of thousands of jobs. This should not be a Democratic issue or a Republican issue. This transportation bill has been renewed 7 times in the last 2 years alone. That's why my Secretary of Transportation, Ray LaHood, a Republican, is with me today, along with David Chevron from the Chamber of Commerce, and Rich Trumka of the AFL-CIO, 2 organizations who don't always see eye to eye on things, because they agree on how important it is for our economy that Congress act now.
Later on Wednesday, and again on Thursday, the president continued to work on the job creation policy that he'll announce in a speech to Congress on Thursday night, September 8th. To find out more information on any of these topics or to watch next Thursday's speech, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
Sir, Miss America.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you.
Oh, thanks for the good work. Thank you.
I'll be starting my first year of college next year.
Where are you going?
I just wanted to say I appreciate the support of education as well.
Where are you going to go?
Patrick Henry College, Percival, Virginia, about an hour from DC.
Fantastic. Good luck to you.
Thank you so
You're
much.
gonna do great.
Wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.